What is going on, guys? Easy Gaming is back in the video, and into this video we're going to be talking about Fortnite Mobile and when is it going to come to Android. Now this is something that I've kind of had big and interesting speculations about as to when it's going to come to Android, and main reason because there have been a lot of rumors and things going around the internet is that it's going to release soon. It's going to release at the end of the summer, yada yada yada. 100% what I really think is going to happen, or when it's going to happen, is it's going to happen at the end of the season that we're in right now. I do believe it's going to be sometime, maybe July, maybe August. So Epic Games don't really have a lot of time right now, so they're really on cramp time, and they're trying to push these updates out to make sure that it runs well on Android. Whenever it comes to Apple devices are very similar from one to the other, right? They have similar builds. You know, if you're going from like iPhone 8 to an iPhone 10, there's not much difference there. And whenever you're talking about devices such as Android, there are so many variables that you have to include into your development cycle and make sure the game is optimized. That is something that Critical Force can't seem to figure out. Is their game is so poorly optimized for Android devices, it's not even fun anymore. But I'm not gonna, bag on the Critical Ops or Critical Force Entertainment. I'm gonna be talking about Android, and as far as Fortnite Mobile's release date is concerned. So let's talk a little bit about it. So recently we got an update where they added voice chat, they added all kinds of things, and now we're getting some news that they're working on, I guess, downsizing the game. Apparently a lot of people have been complaining that this game is too big. Oh, it's too big. Dude, it's a mobile game that has a huge open world into it. You can build, there's so much that goes into this game. There's so many things that you can do in this game. There are so many things that are in this whole package. And crying about this game being too big is just a pitiful complaining. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me. It's like whenever you see Grand Theft Auto 5, right, the most recent game, the release from Rockstar, they've always been so good. The quality, the graphics, and everything else in the game has always been great, on top of the line. It's just been amazing. Every time they push the envelope as far as the graphic capability of your device go, and it's just always amazing. Nobody ever complained about Grand Theft Auto being too big, although it is 54 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure at this point it's even more, but when they were released it was 64 gigs, and downloading that on your Xbox is a pain because it takes many hours to do so, but nobody complained about it. Whenever you have something that could be great, why would you limit yourself to downsize it? This means graphics aren't going to be as good. This means everything else in the game is going to have to be downgraded, and everything you see is going to be downgraded as well. The sounds, the graphics, their environment, the things that could possibly be in this game will be downsized. And that's something that I don't really see necessary as to why they would downsize it. I mean, I get it, you want to save space on your phone, but why would you limit something that could be, it could be a really good game, and you're forcing them into downsizing the game in order for you to feel a little happier with all the porn that you downloaded and now your phone is full. It doesn't make sense to me, and it just doesn't make sense. And one thing that I really want to hit on is the 30 frames per second. This is why I feel like I cannot enjoy this game, is because it is on 30 frames. It is capped at 30 frames, and although it is capped at 30 frames for consoles, or it was at one point, you didn't really see it. Whenever you play a mobile device, you can definitely see that is capped 30 frames. It's definitely an eyesore, and if you play it just, for about an hour, your eye's gonna start to hurt, and that's something that I really don't like. Whenever you move around with your character, it chops because it is 30 frames, and I really think they need to increase the frame rate. What they really should do And basically, from what I heard, is they said they capped it at 30 frames is because if they boost it up to 60 frames or above, it will heat up your device very, very quickly. And I really don't see that being as a problem. You know, we have games like PUBG, and I'm sorry, this is a sore subject because Bluehole Corp is suing Epic Games, as far as in Korea anyways, and this is going to be very interesting to see what happens, because there was a YouTube video that I watched because he was talking about if PUBG would win this lawsuit in Korea, there's nothing stopping them from pursuing illegal actions in the United States, and that would be huge repercussions to see. It will completely overhaul the development of the game, because they will have to focus on winning this lawsuit, because this lawsuit, as ridiculous as it sounds, it could potentially hurt the game greatly, and that's something that I think is a petty lawsuit. I think that PUBG is knowing that is on a decline, and they are knowing that Epic Games is completely overrunning them, and they can't do anything to stop them. This is the only thing they can do to potentially continue staying relevant. This is the only claim to relevancy that they have in order for them to stay in a spotlight that they were able to stay in for so long. And whenever Epic Games had just come out of nowhere and blew everybody out of the water, they're seeing this threat that they haven't really addressed, and they're scared. They're scared. They really want to win this lawsuit, and it's going to be really funny because whenever I made this video a while ago, talking about how Bluehole Corp is suing PUBG, or not PUBG, suing Epic Games, Fortnite, and everybody's like, oh, it's just a joke, yada yada, it's just a joke, it's not really real. It is real. It's just been pushed through. This is actually happening. We have basically MySpace suing Facebook because Facebook is winning. It's basically what's happening. If MySpace would have tried to sue Facebook back in like 2009, this is the exact same thing 10 years later. It is ridiculous. I mean, if you look at MySpace and Facebook, they're very, very similar, but Facebook was always easier to use. There wasn't so much things that you had to figure out, and even your grandmother could get on Facebook and create her own very own page and account. On MySpace, they're a little more adept to it. You can create and customize whatever the hell you want. I still remember creating backgrounds for my MySpace page, and it was so cool. Like, putting theme songs, whenever somebody goes to your page, there's automatically a song playing. They can check out the playlist, they can check out all cool shit. But Facebook just be like, we don't need that, that's just too much work. So they just made a MySpace Lite that completely took off and took over social media. And this is what is happening right now, is MySpace is trying to claim to any source of relevancy they can possibly gain, and their only means to it is by pushing through with this lawsuit against Epic Games. And it is kind of crazy. It's ridiculous as to what this market had become. I mean, think about it. Think about like shitty gas station suing Quick Trip. Think about that. So like Shell gas station is trying to sue Quick Trip because Quick Trip is doing much better and doing the same thing. Oh, you sell gas too? Nuh-uh. We started selling gas first. Nope. You can't. It's kind of like McDonald's suing fucking Burger King. It's kind of like IHOP suing, or not IHOP. Yeah, I think IHOP came first. It's kind of like IHOP suing Denny's. It doesn't make sense to me. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like Taco Bell suing Chipotle. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just go fucking die already. I'm not gonna fucking say that because PUBG is pretty fun on mobile, anyways, because I fucking hate playing on PC. But it's ridiculous. Oh, we completely got derailed. Anyways, Fortnite coming out, to my predictions, it's going to be coming out at the end of the summer. It is going to be coming out with the next season. Next season, they're going to have it on Android. And to people who play games on Android, right, don't get too frustrated, don't get too upset, don't get too pissed off at Epic Games. Whenever the game is gonna come out on Android, it is gonna be a much better game than when it did come out for iOS devices. Basically, it is an alpha stage in iOS. Whenever you're gonna get it, it is gonna be in beta stage at the very least. So with that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, definitely drop it a like, share with your friends, let me know what you guys think about, you know, Fortnite and PUBG lawsuit. Let me know what you guys think about when do you think the game is gonna come out for Android? You guys think it's gonna happen sooner than the new season start? I really think it's perfect timing. It is the perfect time to launch off a new season with a new platform, and I think it's perfect. And yeah, like I said before, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely drop a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and hit that stupid ass fucking bell, because YouTube is broken as fuck. And I will see you guys in the next one. And I will see you like in the next one. And I will see you in the next one.